Willow class, and welcome to today's learning journey lesson. Today's date is Friday the 8th of January, and our learning journey question is, can I write my own traditional tale with a twist? Now, I want you to pause the video in a moment and see if you can remember the story that we looked at in yesterday's lesson. You listened to the story and then you had to sequence or order the pictures. If you've got someone at home to talk to, could you have a go at trying to retell the story now? If you don't, just have a think in your head. Once you're ready, play the video. Okay, hopefully you can remember that yesterday we looked at the story of the princess and the pea. And then I introduced you to a different version, the princess and the pea with a twist. And the twist is that this story is told from the pea's perspective. It's a brilliant story and I can't wait to read it to you later. Okay, let's have a look at our activity for today. Our Can I question is, can I describe the Queen using adjectives? Now, yesterday in our Zoom session, you came up with some fantastic adjectives to describe the Queen. I've gathered a few together on here. Yesterday you said that she looked mad because her arms were all crossed and folded. In fact, some of you thought she looked evil. She does have quite evil looking eyes. She's stern, maybe a bit cross, and certainly she looks disappointed. Okay, she looks disappointed. Maybe things aren't going her way. She looked grumpy, and the clothes that she wore or she wears are old-fashioned. All of these are examples of adjectives. Adjectives describe a noun, so they describe things. Tell us what they're like, so we've got a clear picture in our mind. So today's job is for you to have a go at describing the Queen, both what she looks like on the outside and perhaps a bit of what she's like on the inside as well. So, as you can see, I've gathered together those words, which I might use later in my description, and I've got some ideas to help you get started. I'm going to read, and as I read, see if you can spot any of the adjectives that I've used. The old Queen always looked cross. Where are my adjectives there? That's right, old, describing the Queen, and that she's looking cross. Now I've got some blanks here which hopefully you can help me fill in. She had a something nose. Let's have a look at her nose. How would you describe her nose? I think her nose is quite long and very pointy. Long. She had a long, pointy nose. Like what could it be like? What does it look like? I hope the Queen can't hear me. A little bit unkind, perhaps. Like a carrot. Like a carrot, I'm going to describe it as. It does look a bit like a carrot that we can see in those pictures around the outside. And something eyes. Oh, I could just describe the colour of her eyes here. And green eyes. You might think of something different. You might think of her eyes being beady, starey. Now, I'm going to describe what she's wearing on her head. On her head, she wore a something spotted scarf. Again, I might put she wore a polka dot scarf, or she wore a white and green spotted scarf. Now, I'm not going to do any more because I want to hear what your ideas are. The next thing I was thinking of describing was her clothes. I might say her clothes were very, and I might use one of those words that I've got up there, old-fashioned. Then you might want to describe not just what she looks like on the outside, but perhaps what she's like on the inside. What type of person is she? I might say, The Queen was always in a bad mood and was very grumpy with all of her subjects and her servants. So, I'm challenging you today to describe the Queen using some really fantastic adjectives so I've got a really clear picture of her in my head. Once you've done that, upload a photo onto Class Dojo so that I know what you've done. Well done, everybody, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Zoom again later. Good job, and have a lovely weekend.